78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty ldbc. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe, turn on your notification bell so be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, go ahead and share this joint. So, a few of y'all have sent me this information that's going on with Jalen Rose and Stephen A. Smith, or what appears to be Stephen A. Smith. Now, Stephen A. Smith made headlines and ruffled some feathers when he randomly attacked Zion Williamson. All right, now I'll let you hear what he says, and then I'll get back to it.
It's not about his game. It's about how many burgers he's eating and whether or not he's going to be in shape, or is he going to keep eating McDonald's and have chefs clamoring for him to come to their restaurants. That's what he has to prove, that the chefs don't love him any longer, okay?
Okay, so that's what Stephen A. Smith had to say about Zion Williams. And he went on to say, other than that, the Pelicans are all right, blah, blah, blah. The Pelicans franchise took issue with that. And they put out a video, which I won't show here, but they put out a video on their social media quoting Stephen A. Smith's other criticisms of other players being scrubs. And they show clips of Stephen A. Smith trying to play basketball, him trying to hit the mitts in boxing, and looking horrible, right? Basically saying he's a joke, you know what I'm saying? He talking all this stuff about these athletes, but he can't hoop, he can't box, he can't do nothing. That's basically what they were saying. So Stephen A. responded to that, by basically saying, hey, I was hurt in college and blah, 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 but what's y'all excuse for never winning nothing? All right? So from there, Jalen Rose out of nowhere. Now, many people have been telling me that Jalen has been dissing Stephen A., sneak dissing Stephen A. for a long time. Now, I don't know this because I don't really follow these guys' social media like that. I only know until y'all tell me. But this just happened yesterday, I guess. Jalen Rose says, I'm so happy that I didn't sell out or clout chase while using views, subscriptions, and funds I made in the process as validation. Laughing. Then he says, dear athletes, media folks gonna trash you for fame. Get paid, then apologize when the check clears. So many of you are saying, hey, 78, man, he talking about Stephen A. What's your thoughts and stuff like that, right? So if he's talking about Stephen A. Smith, hey, I mean, kudos to Jalen Rose. Stephen A. Smith had been out here lying and, cutting major jigs for a long time, and he's gotten away with it. Stephen A. Smith constantly lies. More recently, he's been lying on Giannis, lying on the Milwaukee Bucks for no reason. Stephen A. Smith was the number one guy in the media forcing and pushing this narrative that Adrian Griffin, the rookie head coach of the Milwaukee Bucks, was going to be fired, should be fired. Stephen A. Smith was the main one doing that. Right? Then when the Bucks fire him, he tries to play Soul Brother number one routine, and as a black man, it pains me to see a black man, lose his job, as a black man. And now the Bucks hired Doc Rivers, and Stephen A. Smith is on TV. This is Doc's last chance. Who are you? Who are you to say that this is somebody's last chance? What board do you sit on to say this is somebody's last chance? Which brings me to my next point. There's a rumor floating around the internet. Don't know if it's true, but it's a rumor. The rumor is that Stephen A. Smith could have gotten ESPN to save Jalen Rose's job, but he chose not to. He said he chose to save his favors for when he needs them. But the rumor is he could have kept Jalen Rose at ESPN. He could have, said that he needed Jalen Rose there, but he chose not to. That's a rumor, okay? And that could be why Jalen Rose is upset. Many people are trying to say that it has to do with Molly, Jalen's ex-girl, that currently still works with Stephen A. Smith. A lot of internet rumors flew around that Stephen A. was messing with her. I don't believe none of those rumors. I think that's just, horny dudes on the internet just saying stuff to if it was me, because that's what they would do, they would snake their boy. But I think what Stephen A. is more than likely, the other rumor is probably true. He probably didn't vouch for Jalen or probably said some shenanigans, said some shady stuff to get Jalen up out of there, will help get him up out of there, versus him messing with I don't believe that. I don't think, whatever. I'm not going to get into it. I don't believe that he messed with Molly. I think that's just some juicy gossip for people who want to, want to be starting something, you know what I mean? But other than that, I think that, Stephen A. Smith is one of those type of guys that in the workforce. I've worked with many dudes like Stephen A. Smith. Like I said before about him, when you talking to him one on one, hey, they the homie, they the OG. That's the older brother at the job that's gonna take you up under their wing and show you everything. And they always telling you them stories. Yeah, I've been here for 30 years, man. I'm finna retire. And, what I'm saying? So hey, I'm gonna pass it all down to you. Woo woo. But then when they get in meeting with them people, they get into these meetings with them people, they throwing you under the bus. They up come time for your review, the performance review. They hating on you. You're like, well, hold up, fam. What's this about? Scared you're gonna surpass them. You know what I'm saying? That's what guys like Stephen A. Smith do. You know what I mean? And as for Zion Williamson, though, I don't want to lose that point. He's right about Zion, though. You know what I'm saying? Zion, he keep getting passes because of his potential. Okay, but that window of potential is closing very rapidly on Zion. Zion, I said this. If you go back, I don't know where them videos there, but I did this way back when he was in Duke. When he was in Duke, and he busted up out of them shoes, and everybody was talking about his power. I said it then. I don't know if it was a live stream or a video, but when somebody asked me about Zion in the chat, it had to be a live stream. I said, listen, dude is a beast, but he's not gonna have the career everybody think he's gonna have in the NBA because of his size. He's short. He's shorter for his stature for that position, right? Nowadays, and he's very heavy. Okay, he's explosive, so he's a freak athlete, sure, but the amount of force and pressure that he generates, that he's gonna be coming down with and jumping up with on the joints, that's not gonna last long. It's just not, bro. If Zion Williams was about 260, a consistent 260, he'd be destroying people constantly. But he don't have the discipline to stay around there. He a big dude. He like to eat. You know what I'm saying? And eating is more important to him than is making money and playing basketball. That's just the facts of the matter. He's not the first athlete this has happened to. It happened to football players. They ate their way out of the league. It happened to other basketball players in the past. They ate their way out of the league. You know what I'm saying? People have different addictions. Some people have they suffer from alcoholism. Some people suffer from from drugs and different things like that. Zion has a food addiction. That's all that is. And, people are making fun of it, you know what I'm saying, and laughing and joking. But, anybody that will just constantly be out of shape the way he be being he's out of shape, that's an issue. That's something he's going to struggle with for a long time until he, gets it in his mind that this is what he wants to do, which is get in shape. So, yeah, I mean, look, Zion is a phenomenal player, but those shots like that, people are going to take those shots. And I don't want to hear nothing about, you taking shots at Zion. That ain't cool. Bro, stop it, bro. I listen to grown men every day roasting Lizzo. Grown men every day roasting Lizzo. This woman ain't bothering nobody. Grown men just roasting. Oh, she fat. As soon as somebody say something about Zion, man, why y'all care about how that man look, man? Bro, just go sit down somewhere, bro. Y'all mess with me. Y'all come over here on my page. Talking about, yeah, fat boy. Ha ha. Baldy. Mr. Fat. That's what y'all do. So come on, man. Zion got to take it on the chin like a boss, man. 7 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty ldbc. I'm a part of here. Deuces.